What's up, YouTube? Oh, y'all, my phone started dancing, or not dancing, it started playing music. What's up? Make sure you say hi if you're on, because I am not able to see. If we are on Facebook, you want to accept the StreamYard conditions or whatever it's called so I can see who's posting. But y'all, it is Goal Call Monday. I am Jackie, co-founder of Plant Chicks. Marcia is out on vacation this week. I'm so excited for her. And y'all, your girl is tired. Here they are. I went roller skating last night. Had so much fun. When is the last time you went roller skating? If it's been a hot minute, like it was for me, like decades, it took a hot minute to get back into the groove and get my balance and everything, but it was so much fun. Literally so much fun. All right, so it's Goal Call Monday. I want to hear what your goals are for the week. For all of our Happy New Year people, we are in week 4, and that means we are now, because today started week 4, we literally just started the second half of Happy New Year. Super excited. And I have to say, when I was roller skating last night, I felt it in my glutes. And then this morning when I'm doing the squats, because I went down to the gym this morning and I did the workout in the gym, even though you can do it at home. But I went down to the gym and I'm like, ooh, your girl is sore, but I feel so good. It was really kind of comical. But what are your goals this week? I want to hear. Y'all are being super quiet. And I'm just going to put that little banner on there. But Marcia is chillaxing. This is her and her husband's anniversary. I think they've been together 19 or 20 years. Oh my gosh, I should know this. She's going to kill me when she listens to this later. But I think they're going to be celebrating I think they were married a year longer than us, 16th anniversary this week. And Charles and I have our 15th anniversary later. It's actually next month, but it's so funny. So anyway, they are chilling at home. They've got their grandpa, so they're not actually going anywhere this week, but they're super excited to be here. Say hello. Let me know who's on here. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what your goals are this week. I will start, but I definitely want to hear what your goals are. You guys, you should see my calendar. I literally have my entire, every minute of the day is booked for this entire week. I've got so much going on. It's crazy town. So literally I've got everything written in. I'm going to do my best to stick with my schedule and see what I have coming up. And it's going to be intense. And it's also going to be intense because today I'm supposed to be recording a couple things, but I'm so incredibly tired because I got home at 11:30 last night. That is way past my bedtime. I'm usually in bed. Well, I usually like to go to bed I don't know, 9:30, and I'm asleep by 10:30. No, your girl was not asleep until close to midnight. But I was actually surprised with my Oura Ring. It's been fascinating seeing, because I thought my sleep was actually way better than what it is, but it doesn't stress me out. It just shows me where I can make some improvements. And my sleep, I actually got good sleep last night, which I was kind of surprised about. And I didn't have any red. I thought for sure I would have some red. And I've been really bad in my deep sleep lately. But last night, I actually had some really good deep sleep. So I'm really proud of myself there. But this morning, what was interesting, my readiness was not good at all. I'm trying to hold it so you guys can see. So my readiness, it basically said, because I didn't get enough sleep, it's you might want to skip your workout this morning. I'm I don't have time to skip my workout. I can't skip it. So I actually did. I went down to the gym a little bit later than I wanted to, but I went down to the gym. I did my Happy New Year workout. It felt amazing, but I was doing the step-ups, and I thought my legs were going to buckle underneath me a couple times. And I'm this is not a good look, but I kept doing it, and I didn't do really heavy weights. But one of the things I want to do, do you guys know what a pistol squat is? where you basically squat and you have one leg like stand like out in front of you. I want to learn how to do that on skates. So I've got a lot of strength that I need to build up. Like last night skating, it was so fun. And I got to see some really, really impressive skaters. Like they had some mad skills and it was so fun seeing them. So I've got a lot of work to do and I need to do a lot of stuff in the gym. And I also need to practice a lot. I need to practice on my skates and I also want to get my forearm balance on yoga. So that actually, those are two goals right there. Like I want to practice doing some tricks with my skates and I also want to work on my forearm balance in yoga. So those are two of my goals. How about them apples? Didn't even realize I had them like in me, but just talking to you guys, they came to me. So write out what are your goals. I want to hear from you. And if you end up watching this on replay, know that it's not too late to write in your goals. So still write them in if you're on YouTube, if you're in the tribe, because we do check these videos and these comments and we'll get back to you. But no, this is the place where you get to like shout from the rooftop what your goals are, and it helps to hold you accountable. So we've got some ladies doing lit within PCL and also just our lit program. And if you are doing lit, what are your goals there? I'm personally doing Happy New Year from our Plant Chicks lifestyle, but that's the beauty of PCL. You can do literally any workout you want in there. But which workout are you doing? And we want to hear what your goals are. So here, I'm going to open up. I'm in my app for the Kajabi app. And right here, you just click on Plant Chicks Lifestyle. And here's all the different workouts that you can do. So Happy New Year. I'm on week 4. We've got plant plates, which I've got a couple good recipes I want to share this week. So, and actually maybe some that we're going to add in there. We've got lit, imperfect Pilates, intensity. We've got so many different workouts in Plant Chicks Power, Yoga Sculpt. There's also some different workbooks under mindset and motivation, which is actually really cool. And if you guys just join, you can always do Fit to Feast. You don't have to wait until Thanksgiving time to do that. And we've got also 12 days of fitness in there, and you can do these literally anytime. And I'm considering doing another round of Happy New Year. I know we're not even halfway. I mean, we just finished our halfway point yesterday on Happy New Year, but I'm considering doing another round because I want to really perk my peach and lift it up. And I do want to like get better on my skates. Guys, it was so much fun. And I also found out, because I live in Miami, I live very close to this neighborhood. Let me slow down. I live very close to this neighborhood called Design District. And one of my girlfriends, she's got another friend that goes skating all of the time. And they literally go skating in this area called Jungle Plaza in the Design District, which I can skate to, which is perfect. So I actually might take my skates over there, maybe even after yoga, because my yoga studio is also in the Design District. But I might go over there and like practice some moves. I'm 52 and I'm like super excited about skating and learning how to do these things. And if I didn't look like a hot mess, I literally have on sweatpants, that I want to learn how to like bend down on one leg and have the other leg like straight out in front of me, but kind of like on the wheels, on the hind wheels. I don't know how to do that without falling down. So it's going to take massive coordination and mad strength. So I've got to work on pistol squats. We do those in yoga sometimes. So pistol squats in the gym and in yoga, and then my forearm balance. So my 2 goals. Want to hear from you guys. Y'all are being super quiet. Make sure you write in your goals. And also don't forget, February is American Heart Month. If you missed our live last week, we did a live with Dr. Nicole Harkin. She's a cardiologist. And I actually practiced with her in Planted Forward. Oh, it's saying that my internet is being wonky. I practiced with her in Planted Forward. And I did a live with her on my personal Instagram, so you guys can check that out. We talk about some different stuff on my personal Instagram live with her at Fabulous Jackie. But then we also did a really good live with her on Instagram on our Plant Chicks page, which was incredible. And if you haven't already, check out our blog. Let me just add this in a comment. Check out our blog. It's on plantchicks.com. And it's just, you go to our blog, it's the first 2 entries. We talk about 4 different things that you can do for heart health. And ladies, we actually, heart disease is the number 1 killer of women. It kills more women than all cancers combined. Yes, breast cancer is super scary. Lung cancer is super scary. Ovarian cancer, pancreatic cancer, these are all super scary and can be very deadly diseases, right? But heart disease is the number 1 killer of Americans. And heart disease, and a lot of cancers too, a lot of them can be totally, like, we could wipe them out, nearly wipe them out, if we would just change up our lifestyle. And just going back to Plant Chicks lifestyle a little bit more, like, this is exactly why we created our Plant Chicks lifestyle. We've got the nutrition in there for you. If you're not plant-based, it's okay. You can use it as a blueprint of how to add more plants to your plate. And then you can also add in a couple other things that we don't necessarily have in our plant plates. So you don't have to be plant-based in order to do Plant Chicks lifestyle or in order to be a plant chick. So bottom line is we need to eat more plants. And this is all written on our blog, so you don't have to take notes, but definitely check out our blog to find out more. But you also want to decrease your saturated fat intake. And I have to say, like, I have a history. I've got a huge family history of heart disease. I personally have a history of having high cholesterol, so I've got to really watch it. And one of the things that can lead to high cholesterol is a high saturated fat intake. And saturated fat is mainly found in meat and dairy. When I ate meat, I only liked red meat, which is like a huge contributor of saturated fat in my diet back then. And then I was a huge lover of dairy, milk, cheese, you name it, I ate it. And I ate a lot. I mean, I basically could have lived off dairy before I became a plant chick. So I had to scale back there, even though I was having like skim milk, but my cheeses were not skim anything. But I had high cholesterol because I was eating a lot of meat and dairy. Scale back on those, my cholesterol came down, which was incredible. And then, you know what else can cause, that has a lot of high saturated fat, are coconut oil and palm kernel oil. And this is where you guys have to start reading your labels, because palm oil is found in so many foods. Peanut butter is one. Y'all, I'm a huge peanut butter freak. Love me some peanut butter. But the peanut butter that I get is all natural. And you look at pretty much all peanut butters, and they all have palm kernel oil in them. I double dog dare you to go to your kitchen, look at your peanut butter, read your nutrition facts panel, read the ingredients list, and let me know if it has palm kernel oil in your peanut butter. But I'm just going to head to our blog real fast. I'm on our Plant Chicks page website, clicking on blog, and then continue reading, because I wrote in here the label reading. Here we go. Palm oil is added into many packaged foods to enhance texture, such as ice cream. I've got a very dear friend with high cholesterol, and she is a dairy freak. She has ice cream every night. But it's only a little bit, but this is the thing. You're consistently eating, even if it's a small amount, you're consistently eating it, and that can really impact your cholesterol levels, and it can drive them up and increase your risk for heart disease. So palm oil, which we want to eliminate if you have high cholesterol like me, or had high cholesterol like me, or family history of heart disease yourself. So ice cream, margarine, and there can be some vegan margarines out there. Be careful because a lot of them have palm oil, peanut butter, packaged pastries, potato chips, infant formula, and so many others. And this is the crazy thing, my friends. Heart disease, and Dr. Nicole Harkin talked about this, I think, on our Plant Chicks Instagram page or Instagram Live. You can just scroll back and find it. But heart disease, they are starting to find atherosclerosis, like hardening of the arteries in kids. It's because of all these foods, these peanut butters, packaged foods, infant formulas that kids are being fed, and it's leading to getting diabetes earlier in life. Heart disease is starting to form early in life. So it's never too early to start eating for heart health, and it's also never too late. Okay, coconut oil is another one that has a lot of saturated fat in there. And I know that like all the information about coconut oil, it's been all over the place. It's good for you, it's not good for you, it's good for you, it's not good for you. If you've got heart disease or you're concerned about heart health, it is not good for you. So bottom line, yeah, like Plant Chicks coconut oil is not Plant Chicks approved because it can lead, it's a saturated fat, it can thicken your arteries and harden your arteries. Hey, Annette, it's so good to see you. And I love that Annette joins us. I love that you join us every week from YouTube. It's so much fun. We're just talking about heart disease, and this is all written on the blog, so you don't have to write any of this down. And if you ever, like if you can't remember foods that are high in palm oil or in coconut oil, just head over to our blog and search for heart health. But coconut oil is found in movie theater popcorn, cake, chocolate, infant formula, and some keto and vegan packaged foods. So it's actually kind of interesting because that we have these chocolates that are so good, and they're like vegan keto, like goodness. It's JoJo's, but I think it has a lot of coconut oil in there and a lot of the vegan foods. Because it's like such a good flavor, right? For most people, it's a good flavor, but you've got to really read the labels is what I'm trying to say. So make sure you read your labels. Replace saturated fat. Here's the kicker. This is going to be a little mind-boggling. You want to replace that with polyunsaturated fatty acids. That's going to be your olive oil. Now, I'm not saying carte blanche. You can start using olive oil because we still prefer that you eat whole food fats because it's attached to fiber, and we all know the benefits of fiber if you've been in here for a while. But foods that are high in polyunsaturated fats, you've got all your seeds, specifically though your sunflower, sesame, pumpkin, and flax seeds. And remember, if you're eating flax seeds, you do want to have ground flax seeds so that they're better absorbed, because a lot of times if you eat them whole, you will notice when you go to the bathroom, they come out whole. So they're not really getting absorbed or anything. So just pay attention to that. Also, walnuts, soybeans, which also includes soy milk and tofu, and fatty fish for those of you who are not ready to be 100% in and you still want some fish. So you can have some fatty fish every once in a while. Marcy and I choose not to eat that at this point in time. We reserve the right to change at any time. But for now, this is how we feel, and this is where we're feeling good. So you want to replace your saturated fat with polyunsaturated fat. And the research is showing when you do that, there's more of an impact on your cholesterol by lowering it than if you replace it with a complex carbohydrate. But that leads us to the next thing. So you do want to eat more soluble fiber, which is found, you guessed it, in a lot of complex carbohydrates. You may notice when you go to the grocery store and you see your oatmeal container, I should have had a thing of oatmeal. It always says there on the package, it's heart healthy, it can reduce your cholesterol. It literally, that's something that the FDA has approved, and foods can now have this on a package because that's how powerful foods are. So if you do have high cholesterol, Add some oatmeal into your daily routine or into your weekly routine, whatever it is, but eat more oatmeal because it's really good for you. Oatmeal and barley. Any of your beans are super good, super high in soluble fiber, and so are your fruits and vegetables. But we have specific foods listed out on our website in that blog, so check it out, check it out. And then two more things. Oh, so the last physical, so I just had my physical in January. I just had my lab work done. But my physical from last year, my cholesterol was creeping up. It was close to 200 again. And if you guys remember a couple of years ago, I had it down to 150 and I was so proud of myself. I'm like, yes, because it used to be if your cholesterol is under 150, there's no documented heart attacks or deaths under 150, no deaths from heart attacks. I think now there's been a couple. But I want to protect myself because that's like very, very prominent on both sides of my family. And I've changed everything about my lifestyle than what everyone above me, before me, has had in their lifestyle in my family. But my cholesterol started creeping up. The last physical, it was getting close to 200. I'm like, this is no bueno. And I was literally on a Mastering Diabetes talk. This is also included on our blog. And they were talking about this amlaberry, the Indian gooseberry. This fruit it's been shown to be more powerful than diabetic and statin medications in treating diabetes and heart disease. And I'm like, oh, I need to check this out. So I immediately ordered the amla greens, linked on our blog. So check it out. Started taking that immediately. But then I also, Live Ultimate, you guys, I'm so obsessed with the Live Ultimate products, the Ultimate Elixir, Ultimate Shrooms, and they now have an Ultimate C. And the Ultimate C has amlaberry in it as well. If you guys are taking Emergency, you need to stop taking that because it's literally like drinking Kool-Aid. There's so much crap in there and so much sweeteners and just like literally there's a lot of inflammation in that product. You want to check out the Ultimate C on Live Ultimate and just shoot us a DM. I can try and find our link for the Ultimate products. Here we go. I'm going to post this and I'm hoping everyone can see the link when I post it. But you can go ahead and go to that link and find the Ultimate C, or just shoot us an email or shoot us a message on Instagram and we'll send you the link. But the C has amlaberry in it because it's also very high in vitamin C. And my cholesterol dropped 40 points. And I'm like, thank you, baby Jesus. I was being very mindful with my diet. I don't get a lot of palm kernel oil in my diet, but I do get some. And I also try and stay away from coconut oil. I'm not always successful with that. And you guys, I love me a good curry with coconut milk. And coconut is just, it does not like my body. I love it, but it does not like my body. So, oh, I forget. Here's the link for Live Ultimate. But yeah, so I was really impressed with the supplements, or both of these supplements. I'm not sure which one it was that brought it down, but I know it's something that I'm going to continue in my routine because I noticed a personal difference. This was a study of one, but it has been studied a lot. Mastering Diabetes has all the different references there, so that's really impressive. And then the last thing, not the last thing, but the last thing we'll talk about today, the last thing that we can do for heart health is gut diversity. Y'all, you know this. We talk about it we pretty much talk about it all the time, but getting a diverse amount of plants, and this is the beauty. You don't have to be plant-based to do this, but what you do need to do, try and get 30 unique plants, 30 different plants per week. It might sound like a lot, but say you're doing like 2 at every meal. You're going to get it in no problem, and probably even less than that. But literally try and think about how many different fruits, vegetables, nuts and seeds, and there's so many different nuts and seeds, and it doesn't have to be a full serving size of any of these. It just has to be enough to flavor it and make it taste good. And then also your whole grains, like the oatmeal, that's really good for your heart health. And you can make like a sweet oatmeal for breakfast, or you can even do a savory oat for breakfast, or even for dinner. My husband loves making some savory oats at night for dinner. So it's just something fun to have. And you guys, we have that in our plant plate recipes that's available to you in our Plant Chicks lifestyle, and also in our lit program for all of our lit ladies. And what else? Oh, and different herbs and different like herbs. Like when you go to the grocery store and the plants, or if you have a garden outside, do you have any fresh basil, pesto, cilantro? Oh, and you guys, Marcia, remember she had COVID a while back. She lost her taste and her smell. I said taste, her taste and smell. And she literally had cilantro the other day, and she texted me. She's like, no, it tastes like soap. I'm like, oh gosh, that sucks so bad, because both of us love, love, love our cilantro. So that is no bueno. I feel really bad for her. But thankfully, there's so many other spices to have. So make sure that you're eating 30 different plants per week. And ladies, no, it's never too late to start eating for your heart health. So know that you are worth it, and it's time to start being mindful of your food choices and like showing yourself some love. Literally every time we eat or we drink, this is an opportunity for you to be doing an active service for yourself and showing yourself some self-love. Same thing when you go outside to get some fresh air, or if you go outside to walk, or if you go down to the gym to walk or work out, do Happy New Year, do lit, whatever it is that you're doing. This is a form of self-love. So I can't wait to hear what your goals are this week. I can't wait for you guys to crush it. And Marcia and I will be back next week for Goal Call Monday. If you guys want to join me, I'm going to be heading over to Instagram here in just a little bit. I love you all. Cannot wait to read what your goals are. And we will see you later this week. We'll see you on social. All right. Have a great one.